Good morning, America. Ramblin' Randy here. As you can see, we have another charade going on here up in Washington, D.C. Interesting history about Washington, D.C. It's our nation's capital, and oh Lord, I could go into hours about Washington, D.C. I could go spend hours talking about the Federal Reserve. I could spend hours talking about chemtrails. I could spend hours talking about vaccines. I could spend hours talking about land rights. We can go on and on and on and on and on. When there were three people is when the problem started, because you had the opportunity for two of them to ball up against the other one, the third one, and third one's out. And each time an idea comes up, there is a jockeying to try to get the majority, which is to get to 2 out of 3. I'm going to quit that habit one of these days. But when that situation arises, well, we're many billions here, I guess, on the planet now, so we're way past 3. And so you have agendas come up, different agendas. And as time went on and mankind evolving and the whole 9 yards, from the primordial ooze or from the Big Bang or from whatever you want to call it, here we are. That's the bottom line. Here we are. How we got here, though, and where we're going is going to be a question until we get there. But since there is humans involved in this, there's going to be agendas, there's going to be objectives, there's going to be things that individuals want, just like what they're doing up there now. This is a classic example, as you're seeing on the screen, of two agendas clashing. Those with shithead here, Shifty, Adam Schiff, chairman of the Intelligence Committee in the House, our form of government here in the U.S., House and Senate, and President in the presidential, three branches of government. Anyway, it's about the globalists, those who want to control the masses, that feel that they're the controlling elite, so to speak, those who have siphoned off more money, stole more money than the rest of us. They want to have free reign of our value, which is our work. Our value is our work, our creative ability, the ability to take pretty pictures, write pretty articles, swing a hammer, use a scalpel if you're a doctor. Our work, our essence, who we are, what we contribute of value to society. They want to control our ability to create value for society, and they want to siphon off a portion of our own value. That's what they're doing. They're taking a portion of us every time we're taxed, regulated, or what have you, and that is being used to their advantage. Hell, you'd do it. Don't kid me. You know, everybody wants to go to heaven, but just not right now. Everybody wants to get rid of these giveaway programs, just not right now. I'm going to turn this other one up over here where I can hear Kevin Nunes talk.
As well as the Vice President.
He'll be talking here in a minute. I got two things going on here. It doesn't really matter what's going on out there in the world today, people. What matters is how you're doing, how I'm doing, how our individual friends are doing. We need to band together, and together we can win. There's probably 100 million to 1 odds we have over them as far as numbers go. Very few are doing this to people. We need to band together. And I've spent the last 10 years working on a plan to do just that, and I've done it. I have the ability with this program, or we have the ability with this program, to wake up in the morning, reminisce about days gone by, or see what we're going to do today in the future that's going to create great value that others would want, or just what's going on in your mind has value. And a forum to where we can share that value called the Rabbit Hole Herald. We have several groups that we're going to align with. Leak Project, that's with Rex Bear. He has a great show. Jimmy Church with Ground Zero. Excuse me, that's Clyde Lewis with Ground Zero, and Jimmy Church with Fade to Black. And any others that are proclaiming trying to stabilize the world into a fair exchange of value. You see, when someone makes an article, writes an article, and they put it up on the websites, wherever, other people read it and go back to sleep. They don't do anything. They don't entangle with that content creator. They don't even appreciate the content creator spending probably days, if not weeks, to create a video, article, take a good picture, make their comment, or a place they can comment so others can see their value. And so we just read these things, look at these things, smile at these things, and get on down the road. Good luck to you. And then they'll come back the same night looking for some more from that same person, giving away their hard value that they have earned, they've created with the blood, sweat, and tears. And then the sheep will just sit there and look at them again and move on. Don't show any token appreciation. Hell, if you throw them a penny each time you looked at their content, if you thought it's any good, throw them a penny. If you don't think it's any good, don't throw them a penny. If we had a way of doing that. I've created just that. We'll band together, throw $1 or $2 in a kitty. We'll divide it up into little units. We'll call them pennies, P-E-N-E-Es. And every time one of us said something on the Rabbit Hole Herald, or we see them anywhere, we see them on YouTube, as long as we see 3 little S's, Silent Supporters Society, right next to their name, we'll know that they're one of us. No matter what the forum is that we see our fellow members that are banding together to support each other in a new ecosystem. A closed but loose loop ecosystem composed of 3 different components. We're building the first component now, which is our fellowship, our brotherhood, our community. We build up to great numbers of 1 million plus people. It's easy to do. It's free to join. Those that want to participate and monetize their life, they throw in $1, $2, or $3, up to $30, we'll say, something like that, nothing big. And we just circulate it between each other. I see something that you post that I like, I'm going to flip you a penny, nickel, dime, or quarter. You put something up there that I like, or I put something up there you like, the rest of people like, they flip a penny, nickel, dime, quarter if they like it. If you've got 1 million people, we got this thing going on all day long, 24/7. You go to the rabbit hole, you post something, 1 million people see it, and they flip you a penny. That's 10 G's, people. Wake up. Wake up and smell the roses. And how did we do it? A bunch of woodchucks, rednecks, and cowboys, and everything else, hippies, and I'm a hippie. Highly intelligent person pursuing individual enlightenment. That's what a hippie is. H-I-P-P-I-E. Highly intelligent person pursuing individual enlightenment. Are you a hippie? Hope so. We band together. Get 1 million people. We constantly are circulating our value. Whether it's a picture you took of a 80-pound catfish, like a friend of mine down the river. I said, man, you keep doing that, you put them pictures up on the rabbit hole, someone's going to like it, and you're going to have yourself a little reality show going on. They're going to be tipping you a penny, nickel, dime, quarter. Every time you make a trip down to the river and camp out and take pictures, hell, people are following you like Duck Dynasty. Seriously, like Duck Dynasty, except a closed, loose loop here that we have. We circulate value among members. We'll become very powerful. If you have 1 million people and you ask them a question, it's called Mind Hive. Analog question, you come up with Mind Hive. It's the most exact and precise predicting tool that there is. Human mind with a Mind Hive. So we'll do these things. If you've got the nerve, so do I. We'll do it. I've already built it. Spent all the money to build it. You could probably buy a couple Bentleys for what this thing's cost over the last 10 years, but I'm very, very glad to give it to the world. There will be no fees to transfer. PayPal charges out the backside, so do all of them, because they got to stay it. They do that for a living. I'm not going to do it for a living. I'm going to post my value on the rabbit hole just like everybody else. If I don't have value, I don't make any money. You know, or value. No one sees my value. No one appreciates it for the true value, because if it doesn't have any value, I don't get anything. Neither will you or anyone else. But if you do, Hell, it could be anything. It could be a phrase, like some of the crazy phrases I say, you know, like the cow pissing on flat rock, you know, stuff like that. And people love to hear that, and they'll giggle, and they might flip a penny, nickel, dime, quarter. Or you say something profound about the Federal Reserve or anything. Chemtrail doesn't make a difference. What's going on in your life today? We may resonate with it. A million people see you. Throw you a dime. Do the math. That's 100 G's. We can do this, people. You know, the human being is an amazing creature. When put in a corner, they'll start thinking. When they start thinking, things start moving. I got in the corner. I saw that all of my people in my age group, 66 and rising, the majority of them had no idea that within 5 years, they don't know anything about computers and things like that. They're SOL. SOL, up the river without a paddle. But with this, if they've got innate value and they build up a following of people, friends, just like on Facebook, instead of hitting like, you hit penny, nickel, dime, quarter. No big deal. No, we rebuilt another Facebook. Rabbit Hole Harold. Take a look. Subscribe to this channel. Soon we're going to have our website up, which is the Rabbit Hole Harold News. And then when you come over there, you'll be able to register. And I'll keep in touch with you when we launch. Those people that do have the foresight to see what I'm talking about here, this is a game changer. I may be sitting here in a T-shirt and a Second Amendment hat on, but that doesn't mean that I don't know or hadn't been downloaded from the source of all good what does work. You know, 90% are probably greater of some of the world's most amazing advancements started by someone in their little shop somewhere, and then they took it to some big outfit that sold it from them, and thus that's how things happen. We'll keep things closed loop. Wait till you see module number 2. We'll be self-sustaining. Someone have an idea, they bring it to us, and hell, we don't need Shark Tank. We got us. Got an idea for, I'll save that for later, but I'm going to get back to this hearing right here. Take a look at it. It is a joke. It's a perfect example of how crazy our world has come. You stay tight. Keep your head on right. Subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell button. Subscribe. You hit the little red button down there. Subscribe. Just to the right up, be a little bell. Click it. Every time a spirit moves me and I do a video, you'll be notified and you can come over and take a look at it. Good luck to you. Go out today and create a wonder-filled day. It is by choice. And remember this, once a person who has been honestly mistaken all of their life learns the truth, they that cease to be mistaken, they cease to be honest. What say you? Ramblin' Randy, we down.